Nice. I mean, for that.
We didn't.
Well, I guess I can't rely on you for your speech. I don't camera right now. All right. Can I get a motion to open the March 3rd meeting? Town council for Haubstadt?
Make a motion to open the March 3rd meeting.
You say I'll second it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll second it. We're not throwing off, right? So. Okay, can I get a motion to approve the minutes from February meeting?
Motion to approve the February 2nd meetings.
Second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Can we get a motion to approve the claims?
Motion to approve the February claims.
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. Aye. And for the funds?
Approve the funds.
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. Yes. And then we have the Haubstadt Summerfest agreement that we need to sign for this year.
Yes, I made you a copy in case there was anything in there you wanted to change.
I mean, was there anything different in here from last year that,
Well, we could copy it from.
Yeah.
Every year stuff. I didn't know if you.
I didn't think. Anybody else have any? I don't know. Police department was okay with everything. One thing I didn't like was I couldn't get my golf cart past the barrier. Getting up into
And there's too much drink going on, right?
okay, well, at least couldn't get my golf cart past the barrier. Okay, nobody has any objection to this, so we can go ahead and sign that.
No.
You're gonna abstain.
If,
Here, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, it looks like we got a concerned citizen here that might have an issue that they'd like to bring to the attention of the board.
Good evening. My name's Chuck Lewis. I live at 218 North Race Street. And through the cold snap, I experienced a broken water line in my pole barn. None of the water went down the sewer. It went down the drain of my barn. It's hooked to my gutter drains, which go to the storm sewer, not the sanitary sewer. And Bonnie told me that there's possibility of sometimes some type of rate adjustment or something that you do. I want to thank the water guys who discovered it and shut it off so that my brother, of course, it happened while I was in Florida. My brother could get down and fix it real quick.
Well, it's convenient time.
And I will take full blame because some dummy unplugged the heat tape when he plugged his Christmas lights in and forgot to plug it back in. So.
Yes, I believe we do have a standard procedure for that, the water at cost and then half on the sewers.
We will adjust the sewer to their normal usage. And then depending on what you want to do about the water. Yes, it's a one-time fund. But it showed he used 83,342 barrels.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's in the pole barn, so no one saw it.
Yeah.
Till I guess the metering system showed up.
It showed up, yeah, showed up. And it ran, it was doing this over the weekend. That's why we didn't catch it sooner.
Yeah.
It was using almost 14,000 gallons a day.
That's cool.
And so whatever you guys.
Yeah, I'll get a motion to go ahead and approve that, Chuck.
make a motion to approve the one-time
Water rate adjustment.
water rate adjustment. Water at cost. and a sewer adjustment.
Second. All in favor? Aye,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Do you want her to call you tomorrow with what that amount is? Or do you not want to know?
Let's wait through it next week.
We can do that. All right.
All right.
Oh, did you want to say something? Are you a concerned citizen or not?
Yes, I'm a concerned citizen.
Oh,
It's
my.
gonna be very brief.
Okay.
Okay, since the town's made the ruling of the Brass Ring parallel park, uh, my trailer's been hit twice. Okay, they're still parking horizontal, not parallel parking. I noticed there's no signage out there, and I believe the town board had given them 60 days to tell their patrons and tell their workers that they have to parallel park. Well, there's no signage out there, so if you come from out of town, you pull in and you're gonna park horizontal. You know, they don't know any different. So if you don't have any signage out front, you have no leg to stand on to enforce your ruling that you made. So my question is when are we going to get some signage put up? So that way we have a leg to stand on, and will there be any tickets written if they do park horizontal versus parallel? Now, what I've been told is that they will be warned. And then I'm assuming that if there's signage up there, then they can be issued a ticket. So the reason why I'm saying that is I still am parking my vehicles up on the sidewalk, but my trailer sits out where a normal car would park. Well, that seems to be the hot spot right there where they back out, and it's like bang. And it's always on either a Wednesday night when they have their big whoop-de-doo with their wrap or half pot, and then Friday night and Saturday night is when the drunks are out. And they refuse to use that parking lot over there. They don't want to walk. It's too damn far for them to walk. And I'm still finding alcohol bottles in my yard. I'm still finding beer cans in my yard, and I've had more trash now than I've ever had because they're using the sidewalk and they just pitch it. You know, it's like, but they got a trash can over there, but people refuse to use it. So I just pick it up and I throw it away. But I'm just letting you know that there is an issue with trash and debris and the parking. So I don't have a leg to stand on because I'm trespassed. And I have to call Bob Side, and I'm sure Bob Side has defriended me. So it's just, quit calling me, damn it. And I'm on speed dial 911 because I had somebody else block my driveway when I couldn't get my wife. I just brought her home from the hospital. She couldn't even hardly walk. And I couldn't get her into the house because I had to call 911 because I can't go over there and find out who's parked here blocking my drive so I can't back in to get my wife out. So there's still issues there, and until the signage is up and until tickets are written, they're not going to get the message. And so I think once you write one ticket, and I think word's going to spread fast, do not do that. And so I've got pictures. I can show you pictures left and right, which I'm not supposed to be taking of the business, but I'm taking a picture of my truck. I can't help it if there's something behind that. Okay, so there's a gray area there. But that's basically it. I just wanted to make sure that I don't keep getting hit. And the debris, the trash and debris. Other than that, the patrons talk to me. Someone, hey, how you doing? And I can't talk. And they're like, what? Why? And I tell them, and they're like, oh, bullshit. It's like, the hell with these people. I want to talk to you anyway. So it's I can't say anything. I have to call Bob. I got to come down here and complain to you people that, hey, yeah, here we go again. And it just gets old. So that was my question. When was the signage going to go up?
Was that us putting it up?
I don't recall that we
I don't remember what.
required
we
signage.
Remember,
I can put signs up.
we supposed to, or were they supposed
Probably,
to? Do what?
Did we?
I mean, they may have to pay for it, but it would be us putting them up, I would.
Can you put signs up?
Yeah.
Where would we put them?
I've located to
You got two
poles.
spots?
I think they can go on, yeah. If they need to go elsewhere, it might be a little bit more of a process since it's all asphalted there.
The police come by and they're going to tell you that you can't park here, and that's what they. The police come by and they're going to tell you that you can't park here, and that's what they do. They all want to park right there. And they do. They all want to park right there. And let the patrons go in, party, and then they'll sit there and wait. While the patrons go in, party, and then they'll sit there and wait. Well, I've got to put up with flashing lights and the loud music in front of my house. And that's another thing that one more thing. The garage that they have on their parking lot now. Now that's their son and their daughter. They go over there, they hang out, and when you've got music blaring so loud at 1:45 in the morning till 1:45 in the morning, enough's enough. My wife couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep. It was making my windows vibrate. So I talked to Austin, the son, and he said, "Oh, that was my sister." He said, "I will say something to her about it." I said, "If you want to talk to your mom and dad," I said, "if you want us to go round and round," I said, "that's fine." But I said, I'd like to avoid the confrontation, so I'd like to go to the source because I thought it was you. But he said, "No, that wasn't me. It was my sister." So when you're blaring music at 1:45 in the morning and my wife can't go to sleep because she sleeps downstairs, I had to accommodate for her. So I just think it's rude, and I know we don't have a noise ordinance in town, so you can open that bar up and you can play that music as just as loud as you want. And it's not right to get it from both sides. I get it from over here and I get it over here. And I told Bob Sive, I said, that's what's going to happen. I said, you're going to have so much noise over there, or you got somebody that's got a big stereo, and they'll sit over there and they'll crank it up and they'll listen to the music and bullshit over there while we're trying to go to sleep, and you got the bar over here banging away on their music. So I'm caught in between, and I told him it was going to happen, and it is happening. So that's the other. Sorry, I took over 6 minutes.
Well, you got it all through yes, that's
Go
me.
ahead and get them signs up.
Yeah, okay, I already put a note on my calendar for tomorrow.
And then, I mean, if it's not parking the way they should be, then we need to be monitoring that,
I think so.
at least warning them and then write tickets.
If we don't, I'll get
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people just park the way they're instructed to park there. So.
It's disrespectful, period.
Okay. Fire department. I saw you on TV the other day.
Sorry.
Sorry from you and me. Fire department responded to 32 emergency calls for help in the month of February. It was a breakdown of those. 6 of those were mutual aids. First fire from Edinburgh County Fire, we assisted them with for several hours, and that's probably the highlight of those runs. Where the agenda goes, we've talked in the past several times about station learning systems that we've tried getting quotes for. If we get one to kind of fit our needs. There's several different quotes there. The first one is the Brinks. For $54,950. That's going to completely outfit the building. There's lights in it that are soft lights that come on slow. That way, we do have people staying the night sometimes, or volunteers staying. They're not jar awake and that kind of thing. Or healthy. There's speakers throughout the building, in the bay. There's lights throughout the bay. The film service in the building is touchy, but the radio system is even touchier. So it's not uncommon to be in the training room or have a meeting. Somebody's phone go off and don't go off. So this is all cloud based, so all coming straight from the CAD. So it kind of takes out a lot of the problematic things of the radio system. So the members have recommended after the meeting and kicking this around for a while that this is probably the best option. This does have a $3,000 a year support to it. It does have a lifetime warranty with that $3,000, so it's like an insurance policy ultimately. That they'll fix anything and that any upgrades as they go along. A lot of these cloud-based services like this, as they upgrade, it is part of it. So, the $54,000 is including that $3,000 first year. So, and all be a 3,000. So, let's see if getting permission to move forward with that, get that going. However, have everything we need inside the building to get through those calls. So, there's also an app that comes with it, but I'm not sure will take over what we're using now. We'll have to come because we use that Act Final one now, and this has a version that's included with that. And I'll maybe able to eventually get rid of what we have, but I don't know that it's as good as what we have. So, and the one we have now is about expensive by any means. So.
The question. So what that is just in the building.
Yeah.
And so you can hear in the building.
Yeah.
It's not flashing lights outside or.
No, they're all lights are inside the bay. We're in the bay and in the meeting room, in the hallways, in the dorm rooms, the bathrooms. So somebody's in the bathroom taking a shower to be able to hear that, and the lights will go off.
So it goes off also when you have runs, even if nobody's there. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still,
So,
it's just for the building.
yes, it's just for the.
Is this ERS, is this the comparable quote, I guess?
No, the Brinks is.
Yeah, the Brinks is-
The brick, and then the ERS.
Oh, okay.
It should be a
Reference
quote from.
to the VEI.
Yes, ERS, there's an $82,000.
Yeah, that one is.
So there's an $82,000 quote from ERS. It is a Phoenix system. That's the system we were leaning towards more so before. And then, which is that Phoenix has a system that's above and beyond what that is. And this was the toned down version of it. And then when we got that quote, which you'll see that those quotes are all, but that quote, when we got it, it says it's good for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, they were going to discontinue that whole system. We kind of, at that point, like, we're not fine, and we discontinue days. That's responsible. That's when we went back to the drawing board as far as trying to figure out a system that works best for us. And then there's the systems that they're kind of creating from nothing, where they're building like a pager type system that's not cloud based and obviously significantly cheaper, but not going to fit our needs.
Can't buy nothing else this year.
No truck.
Definitely not.
It should definitely make you aware if there's something going on. Any questions for
I
Mr.
am
Gilman?
just to reiterate, this is the inside building, so there's not gonna be anything that anybody can hear out. It won't happen. Figure it out. And if we need to upgrade it to go, if we wanted to run conduit to the back building and put speakers and lights in the back building, that is completely upgraded. It can be upgraded. And it's just the call for wiring.
Has that been an issue to this point?
What that, the back building? Or?
No, just getting alerted inside the
Oh,
building.
yeah. Just the other day, like last meeting, literally, we're all sitting there and somebody's phone dinged because they come through an half-hour phone and the phone dinged and you didn't know anything about what's going on. Everybody in the room wearing a pager and all.
I mean, if you had better internet, would that solve any of that or? No. I found out with the aluminum building as well. But
Yeah, and that's the biggest issue. And that's the good thing about it. And it's coming straight from CAD. So there's a chance that it's probably going to hit just as fast as our phone and maybe even touch faster. So being in the building, it'll go off before pagers go off.
All right, we have sourced those funds. I'm assuming.
So they can't buy anything else.
How many do you have? Do you have 2 or 3?
Pardon?
Yeah, 2, that's been good 3 here.
Should be three.
3 different vendors.
There's the Brinks, the ERS, and then
There's the VEI. Okay. Well, no.
I think it's
Arc.
ARC.
Yeah,
It's ARC. Should be.
Shoot.
And just have, well, you just have one. Well, then, or one. Fastest one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is that 83,000?
The one we're looking at is the correct.
Or if we know, and then DEI have one.
The VEI is already up. Yes, I'm sorry. VEI. I apologize.
We have a whole nother DEI one that you're looking at. Yeah,
I left.
I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to avoid that one.
Yeah. So that's not that. I'm sorry. I technically had four. I thought there was an R one in there, but this VEI is,
This should be,
this is. Yes, this is the R. Is the four in there? Maybe we had four total. Actually, I thought. My apologies. I love back.
no,
Oh,
these two are lower, but
so those systems there are all pager based. They're not like to compare apples to apples. The two cheaper ones, there's nothing anywhere near the other two. Like it's completely different approach.
Well, anything, for you gentlemen have?
want to be able to hear when the
Yeah,
goes off.
that's, can't hear it, can't respond, I guess. Can I get a motion to go ahead and approve funding for the Bricks Emergency Response System for the fire department? In the tune of 54,950.
Make a motion to approve the alerting system for breaks for 54,000.
All second. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Got that?
I hear you.
Hmm. Okay. what's
Lifetime
next?
warranty.
So next thing on there, so engine one, which is our lead engine, like the newest engine, the biggest issue with this, so this is the quote for headsets, there's quotes here as well. For headsets for the truck, so what this allows us to do is, A, keep the decibels down for the guys who are not hurting their hearing, but also it allows them to communicate inside the truck without yelling over the motor and sirens and air horns and everything, which in turn keeps their heart rate down, which they anything over 140 beats per minute, their judgment starts getting compromised. So keeping their heart rate down by not yelling over the truck and sirens and everything, lets them make better decisions as well. But it also allows them to be able to hear inside the truck significantly better. The front two headsets will talk to dispatch, so they'll push a button to be able to talk to dispatch through the headset, and then they can just talk and communicate with the guys in the back seat. And then the driver. So as you're responding, it's helpful that whoever's riding the officer seat or the passenger seat is usually the officer. They can clear right, clear my way as we're going through intersections. So that allows them to just talk normally when they're responding with lights and sirens. So it takes there's a safety factor, there's a hearing factor, and then there's the communication factor. Who are talking between trucks and with dispatch and keeps that voice tone low, which is but the biggest thing is between this truck and some of the other trucks is the fan, the engine fan on this truck is a direct drive fan, it's like left fan, and it's loud. And it's so loud that when we delivered it we weren't prepared for it, and it was one of those like, is there something wrong with this? So while it was still under warranty, that was one of the things that we looked at. And they said, no, it's kind of thing, and it's just going to be that. Well, had we known, we'd probably done this. Yeah. So there's several different factors at play there, but those are the big highlight.
So that all being said, you're looking for $4,174.37 from VEI Communications. Is that what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So VEI is the company that lets us install our radios now. And then there was another quote straight from Firecom, which is who makes it. It's $5,800 from them just for parts alone. So that's kind of the MSRP kind of deal. So it's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good price.
Well, can I get a motion to approve that amount for upgraded headsets from VEI Communications for the fire department?
Make a motion to approve the purchase of the upgraded headsets for the fire engine and VEI for $4,174.37.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Does the 54 come out of that equipment fund?
It'll come out. We'll have to take it out. The communications will come
You
out.
don't want it out of the equipment fund.
No, we'll stockpile that one. Buy it first.
Any good lit money? Lit money?
The lit money, we can, and that's what, $3,000 a year would be.
We'll check they have a decent budget, so we'll figure out where to get it there. I just thought since he had that money growing in there, that might be a good place for that 54, but we'll figure out.
I want to stay out of it,
Okay,
and we can make it work. It'd be fine.
okay. Right now.
Then the last thing on there, new volunteer firefighters have made new background check, and members are voted on them, but members and I are asking to send the formal offer to Brad Binker and Justin Riley. Both of these guys are former volunteer firefighters here in town. But for one reason or another, life change, that kind of thing. Members were good with it. Asking for board approval to put back on. They are fire already, so we have to deal with getting them through the fire walking class or any more.
Brad got all that?
Yep, yep.
Okay. He started out with something and never finished something, so that's why I'm asking.
Well, can I get approval? Despite,
My
some
comments,
reservations for, those two gentlemen to be reinstated onto the volunteer fire department.
Make a motion to approve the reinstatement of Justin Rising and Brad Baker to the fire department.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Motion carries. Okay, thanks. What is going on with the street department?
So those signs, I get to them tomorrow. If we have them. If we don't, we'll get them ordered. And I will get them up as soon. I think we may have some though, because, I know with the carriage and at Haubstadt, there's parallel parking. I'm pretty sure there's not there. But I will double check, and if you don't see them tomorrow, so I ordered them, they're coming in.
Okay.
And Bonnie brought this up about the ballpark with it coming up this spring, about possibly doing a interview process with those guys. Setting up a meeting, so we go, choose them like we choose choose our part-time help and stuff. And just wanted to bring it up. It wasn't really necessarily street, but kind of a little bit, because we maintain and take care of the stuff, and maybe just having a meeting and going over, with properly how to maintain and keep the equipment nice, so we're not buying a new lawnmower every 3 years because they couldn't check the oil.
I would not be opposed to that.
yeah, two right now.
We said two though, correct? Didn't we have the pay two, didn't we?
Yeah, you have to pay some, yes. And he was down to 2 at the end, which I think everybody was pretty happy with those 2.
So he's right around probably.
I would imagine they'd be back. Most of those guys went to college. I don't know if they plan to come back for the summer or not. But I think it's a good idea that they come in and Chris comes
Can we
in.
threaten them?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever you want to know. But everybody should be on the same page. if you want to set a time or unless you want to just, I don't know if you want to do it the next meeting, but I mean, you could if you, they'll probably start what in April? Don't you think they'll start?
We did
doing
spring
something
break.
in-
Break was typically the first.
Yeah, that's
What month is that? Right,
March.
third week of March.
Who knows? Chris was asking us in January if we'd sharpen the blades and stuff and if it was ready to go.
We got most snow, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the first, they have opening day, April the 11th, April. So they're gonna have a, they'll probably get there before then. Getting it,
Say early.
I hope.
If we touch base with Chris and see what he thinks about meetings and then. I can make it work if you guys can.
Okay,
So
I'll take you up on that offer.
I was waiting on you to say it.
you're gonna get a hold of me.
I can.
Okay.
I'll need some details from you, but sort of pay and kind of what we agreed upon. So I'm not gonna inform me.
They decided with the fence up there, we met with the guys, the tri-state fence, and they're gonna wait now until it's so wet and everything. They're gonna wait until after
I don't think there was any movement out there last meeting either, so
they fixed the part that was bent at the girls.
I'm talking about the last meeting.
Oh,
Nobody can come to a consensus.
They were still looking at package deals and it's been delayed because of the ground. I think they're trying to,
was it for up here?
yeah, and then Commerce Group or whatever that nobody was there to talk about their end. So Bittner wasn't sure how much they actually agreed
Okay, I
upon.
think the last time we.
Everybody wants to get together, I think was the conclusion.
Because I think,
I thought maybe they'd be here tonight, but
what's the guy's name? The soccer guy? Daryl. Daryl. He said he talked to some of the chamber guys too. And Bob was standing in here the day that we were talking about this. And he was under the impression that at the last meeting, the chamber agreed to pay the 26,000 towards the fence. Then in doing that, whatever money they wanted to donate or whatever to help the soccer and across out, they just let them take care of that. The township would pay 15 towards that. And I think the chamber would help in between Bob's funds, the park funds. We tried to get them taken care of.
Maker and them what on for the lacrosse and stuff.
Who what?
Who is Baker for the group?
Yeah,
Who
the township.
township?
Yeah,
but
they would
agreed to
give
it.
their, yeah.
I think they
and they
wanted.
felt
I thought every group was going to get together. But that was
So they're gonna take their part and just
Go out there.
go there and they're not gonna be involved.
Right.
As long as it all gets taken care of.
But I thought they all wanted to get together. Slowly, soccer, lacrosse,
And,
township,
and
and then us. That's what I thought.
he must have talked to some of those guys just to get, because he's getting, I mean, he's trying to get things lined up and he's got scoreboards coming and I mean,
New netting and
all kinds of stuff. And they're moving on that now already.
Yeah.
So,
I said they're gonna put lights up yet this year too.
they said they want to. I think that's in the plan. I don't know about this year though.
I just hope they don't put something out there that they're gonna regret and have to move.
We're talking bathrooms and stuff too, so it's coming.
So do you want to set a meeting with everybody? I mean, you guys,
Handle that.
no?
Well,
I think they should. We've already agreed upon our end though. If they're doing it, then go for it, obviously, but there's so if it's
they
so
wanna bring a completely different proposal to the
Okay,
meeting.
so I've heard
But
it.
I don't wanna have a big joint. meeting. We'll live.
no,
Okay. Sounds good to me. All right.
check with Daryl and better. Or be
Any more in the street part?
Yeah.
I see Elm Street.
We also plan on approaching the property owners on Elm Street later this week.
All right.
So,
taking Jason with you?
What?
Taking Jason with you?
sure. Hey.
Like the fire truck.
May need an iron dome system. Sewer plant after that. So we'll see how that goes.
I'll be looking forward to hearing.
Yes. But other than that, that was it. Three,
Water,
nothing in the water department. We did.
sewer,
I just kind of wanted to go over the talk about that we met with Klein Peter on February 11th with Sean. Went real good, and he really seemed to listen and really be really interested in putting. I felt like hearing what we wanted and our needs, and we made the collective decision to go forward with them. And Brian was texting us with Jason, having a meeting and getting Jason and them up to speed on everything with where we're going. He reached out to Bonnie today over wanting information on the band and stuff for that loan because it's maturing in July. So asked for an extension on it. I think he had mentioned even that sewer plant potentially started in September.
I didn't hear that,
Didn't
but he is
Yes, sir.
asking already
that's kind of was the target.
well, yeah, no, he talked about big
Okay. That night, the day you had your meeting, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's asking already for some information
Yeah.
and it shouldn't be hard to get him the last few years on the sewer with the reports that Krista does. So he's anxious to get started.
Seemed Andy, you were there. It seemed like a good guy, and he seems just seems to be what we've been looking for. I think.
Yeah, it seemed like he'd be a little more engaged and not as many clients to deal with, and a little more focused on what we're looking for. Yeah, I was definitely in favor of making that move. Anything else you got over there?
No, we did have that. You guys approved the influence getting redone. Remember the software? It just got done in the start of February, which good thing we approved that because whenever we had that power surge back in January, it took out the system Friday. It only had one pump working. So it worked out perfect. Only had to go 2 weeks on one pump, but it's up running good. We had rain and stuff that normally would be a headache because we'd have to make sure the pumps were in hand and everything was working. No headaches at all. Just working great. Real good.
Good.
That's neat.
Money well spent, it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's always nice, isn't
It is. That's neat.
Knock on wood.
it? For now.
Other than that, that's it. That's all I got.
Great, thanks. Police department.
67 calls for the month of February. Had a few dog complaints on Bird Avenue. Hopefully we've got that problem taken care of. Personnel, I would ask the council to take Deputy Marcelo off of probation. And I believe that his pay is where it should be, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Can I get a motion to remove Deputy Marcel from probation?
Motion to move Deputy Marcel off probation.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
He's definitely doing his job.
After that,
You have a personal,
Yeah. I know.
the 852 car is in the body shop getting repaired. That's on 41 by summer. Hopefully that'll be done pretty soon. FOP legal dues are due for all three officers $690.
need a motion to approve, FOP dues expenditure for $690.
I'll make a motion to approve the FOP legal defense dues for 3 officers for $690.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
The Indiana Marshals Association dues and yearly conference is up in April. For 3 officers, $675. Plus hotel of $1,168.83.
Can't say I'm up beds.
Plus meals.
Backseat of the car.
Expedia, did you check Expedia?
All right. And I get a motion for $1,168.83 to send our 3 officers to the yearly conference training for the Indiana Marshals Association.
Is that an addition? That's an addition to the 675?
In
And they should be both of them at together.
Oh,
Six
they're-
seventy-five plus 1,660 plus bills.
Meals?
They're not gonna provide room.
Hang on.
Let's see.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, those two together are $1,843.83. I don't know how you want to do the meals.
Plus meals.
$5 per day.
not.
Pack a lunch.
Payday bar or what?
You want some ribeyes? How many days is it? 3 days?
3.5.
Get that lunch in there. That's the last day, didn't you? I don't know how you want to put that in there.
It's just per diem. With per diem.
Within reason, I guess. Put it in there.
It's already outlined in the town bylaws.
Yeah,
The amount.
I think they're about $25 a day.
$25.
I think 25 a day.
At 25 a day, and that's your little calculation there.
I think that's what it says, isn't it?
I think it's 35 to be honest.
It's all right in the
Whatever.
I would say not 1550.
Killing me, man.
Is that what he would say?
factor in inflation, you know.
I don't know about all of this, but you can do 35 or 50.
Not to exceed $50. It's not much. McDonald's one time.
All right, so
It's like one next drink.
Yeah,
I gotta get $2 for $50.
bear with me here. Make a motion to approve the Indiana Marshal Association due. This includes the training costs for all 3 officers as well as room and board for $1,843.83 and $50 per diem per day for each officer. All the way.
I'll second it. Could you repeat that?
Please replay.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carried.
Then the last thing I have is Jason would like to take a rock armor course in May. And that's still about bringing it out. In Evansville, and the cost of that class is $300.
All right, can I get a motion for $300 to approve Jason to go to the Glock Armor course?
I'll make a motion to approve the training day for.
Is there per diem or anything on that? Or
He's saying that now.
just making
For the
sure?
Glock armors for $300.
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye.
The one in April will cover that one too.
Oh, good. Stretch that out a little bit.
And that's all I have.
Thank you. How about the zoning?
If something on court, any questions or comments or anything you need to go over on it?
Does anyone have any questions or concerns about the zoning report?
You put a court date on the tower stuff. I don't know. Have you heard anything on the tower?
No, we've got to get them a letter and then that's when we'll hear from.
Sure.
Or talk about taking it to federal levels.
We've got a proposed findings that the board will approve at their next meeting. They'll probably call a special meeting in March. I talked with Bob earlier today, so they have those proposed findings. If they adopt them as presented, then that'll happen in a few weeks.
All right, now I guess we're all.
you're gonna be there?
Yeah, there's not much to it if they adopt it. Yeah, that's what would be used for the appeal though. If that developer appealed the decision.
Hmm. It was a very long meeting.
Yeah. On that side. For your
Stop sign.
What else we got?
There's-
Got,
Yeah, I just want you to know that there's always somebody asking or thinking about updating things with banking.
When I get the dog, then I'll allow back here and take a break and do your job.
No, we're doing that, but we go with them if we're gonna do anything.
They offer, Spring Valley offers
Yeah.
more or what's the deal there?
We haven't got all those horses yet. I mean, we haven't moved a whole bunch yet. I just finally got the. And I think
I had to go through town.
once we did that, we're like, we want money up there.
And I thought, how about that
Clean out the sewer here. That's the only one we're doing right now.
You gotta be
That has
that high. That back.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably not too far off. So there's
Yeah.
additional
Well, I mean,
charges that we're gonna have to approve.
and you get called every other week by somebody wanting to do something.
I think we'd have to do that. I think you know, and to help you guys.
running stuff. Get stuff.
Did we move on?
yeah.
Okay, do you guys want to redo the proposal for the irrigation at the new space? So same cost.
Yeah.
They come up, started up,
It'll be metal.
they, will come back in the fall and cut it now and everything. It's like $100, $305.
That's okay.
I mean, I would think,
Yeah.
yeah,
Me neither.
you wouldn't.
No. He said he's not gonna do it. So we got this on.
Well,
Let's go get this. Let's tie it and we'll do it, you know.
no, and I think they got enough money to fight for a lot of them every time.
Why I say that $300.
And it's not working to be falling.
Yeah.
He's not-
Yeah. But if we start having a little.
And then you can check on this, or Jason, find out about this thing, or don't pay this.
Don't say it.
Oh, but it's like.
I mean, I don't know what to call him. I don't know.
And Linda.
If this one that you're into,
But if you don't, that's like water.
because the first one, I talked that night, he was the one that talked this.
Take my bill, water and rights. Down. Yeah.
It's down basically. Really good.
Right.
But
Well,
I tell more, it's not
okay,
shocking. We're trying.
I just need one thing. That, are we done with this other agenda item?
Yes.
I think that we previously made this clear, all of our liens on that Stratman property are really, like $50,750. It's a title examiner now. And
Right.
I'm doing seller yet. We were fighting food stuff.
now, Chrissy, I check for
And these came through, replaced my gas line, thank God. There's nothing there.
Oh,
There's no force we got a lot, but ready to help with that.
It's, I think we got-
Bill.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you let it go, I don't know.
they got their job.
That, just like I did that.
Good line, that cleaned a lot though.
Two places.
Yeah.
And the backpack's gone, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Give me a fix that out, you know, $30,000.
Same thing as his backyard.
30.
They called it up.
There's a lot, you know.
You got it, sir.
That's what he's
Like,
like.
if people do that. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Replace the gas line. I called.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
All that. Climate.